don't you tell them how you went to go get your tubes untied and you took your mom with you to Cali and you left your kids at home along with me, but cameras was all in the house. You had access to them. Why don't you tell them what I did? You won't, because you're embarrassed, right? You're a clown. I had 2 thotties pull up. I wasn't even thinking about the cameras, bro. But what you won't find is me on footage going in the kids' wing. You will find me opening up my front door for 2 baddies and going upstairs. You will find me 3 hours later coming downstairs, and yeah, I might as well expose it, right? You will find one of them thotties going back to my room robbing royalty. Stolen Rolex, shades, heels, money, whatever they can get. I don't remember it exactly. They stole a lot of her stuff. I go to sleep, I get woken up by a lot of text messages, screenshots, videos, calls. You're bogus, I can't believe you, you're nasty, ew. And I'm like, damn, I forgot we had cameras. But you telling me a man that forgot he got cameras that's bringing thotties in the crib, you don't got no proof of me doing what you're claiming I did though. You just really are the worst type of human being. I know you're gonna go to jail. I can't even say I hope you go to jail. I know you're going to jail. I know it.
This is his response, man, after she accused him of touching her daughter, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, man. That's a travesty, dog. I mean, for a woman to put that out about a man like that, dog, cameras all in the house, man, she ain't got one shred of proof, dog. For a woman to say that about you, dog.
Tell us the truth!
You know, as a man, you have this idea of how you want to raise your children. This idea of instilling in them all of the things that you learned along your journey into manhood, especially as sons. So they don't have to learn those things through life experiences, which can take a while to recover from sometimes. But it never crosses your mind, especially when you're young, that you got to make sure that the bitch you impregnate is perfectly in tune with your lifestyle.
Do y'all not realize that I left CJ?
What does she mean she left me? I kicked her out. It was unexpected. She had no idea it was coming. She wasn't prepared.
I didn't even want the furniture.
I didn't even want the furniture. You didn't buy the furniture.
I didn't want the car.
I didn't even want the car. You didn't buy the car.
He doesn't even give me anything now.
He doesn't even give me anything. I just gave her money.
I just hope that CJ really does find justice for himself and finds out who really did this to him.
And guess what? I had a life insurance policy with her name on it for $9 million when I got shot. So when she came to the hospital, the police, they had to stop her because the nurse came and said, your sister Charlene Young is here to see you. I said, no, that's not my sister. She's the one that did this. Tell the police right now, she's the one that did this. She's trying to finish the job. She's here to pull the plug, suffocate me, something.
Like I said, I hope everything is done, dead, over with, because I'm gonna move on. Because everything is starting to look real suspicious over here. How you think everything is looking suspicious over there on your side, it's looking real suspicious over here too.
It's looking real suspicious. It's looking real suspicious on that side. It's looking real suspicious over here too.
From the way you eat, how you view rest, how you view education, has to be 100% on the same page as you. And I don't mean y'all have to be on the same page. I mean the bitch have to be on the page you own. Because if not, you're not going to be able to properly father your child with that bitch. You're not going to be able to do it. She will do things her way, even if she got to sneak around and do it. If you say, I don't want my child eating this, I don't want my child eating that, she'll say, okay. But when she's out with the child or pick the child up from school or whatever, or whenever she's spending time with the child, she'll volunteer to do shit. Well, don't worry about it. If you just give me the money, I'll take them and get a haircut so she can feed me that bullshit.
Played a very large part in the way that I comforted my children. My ex-husband did not allow me to give them ice cream or cookies or go to fast food places, but I would sneak it to them so they could be happy.
I doubled in weight and got up to over 200 pounds by the time I was 12. But as I gained more weight, my dad started to get more and more upset with me because of it. He tried to stop me and Carlton's weight gain, but it didn't stop us from eating how we wanted. And by the time I was 13, I was over 350 pounds. And Carlton was 5 or 6 and around 200.
When I was around 10, I think that's when it got to its worst with my dad. So as a family, it was at a point where we couldn't take it anymore. So my mom took us and we ran.
I felt very relieved when finally I was able to escape.
Being away from my dad was such a relief to all of us. Instead of it being somber, everyone was happy about it. And I remember being allowed to eat as many desserts as I wanted, and I would just take advantage of it, and I would eat, and my mom wouldn't be crying, and my sister would be smiling, eating too, so it was a peaceful time. By the time I was 11, I was over 300 pounds, and it was a massive problem. Kids were teasing me. My mother had to constantly try to scramble and find new uniforms.
Because as a mom, if her loyalty is to the child over you, then she gonna give the child what the child wants instead of what you say the child needs. How much more of an impossibility is it to properly father a child that's not even yours? See, fatherhood is a noble concept. Stepfatherhood is not.
As you guys can see, we're standing next to Royalty's car, and we're also standing next to CJ So Cool's car at the same time. While Royalty's still riding in this busted car needing tape for her headlights, as you can see, I'm riding in luxury. What did you expect?
It's easy to look at that and say, man, he being petty, he being this, but he a man that around fell in love with the wrong woman. He trying to get over his heartache. And how do you get over your heartache? By finally accepting the things that you see now that you snapped out of that lovey-doveyness. When you snap out of that lovey-doveyness, man, sometimes you look at yourself, you be like, man, what was I even thinking, even being around this woman? You just realize how raggedy she was. And now he's looking, saying, you know what? She wasn't nothing without me.
Royalty, get your key. You said, no, I'm not getting her. I don't have her. That's right, whatever, just leave.
I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but that video started off with me saying, Royalty, get your kids. Talking about Jalea. What did she say? You a what? I'm a who? That's crazy, man. This is what I had to deal with on a daily. She acted like she had a lot of testosterone and not enough estrogen. And that's why things didn't work out. So I'm sorry that I'm ruining most of you guys' childhood by showing you the behind the scenes of CJ So Cool's life while dealing with Royalty, or AKA I should say surviving Royalty. But yeah, there's always more in the vault. Hold on.
You already did it before. Thank you, God. Oh my God. I didn't want to call the police, but you need them. Call the police.
Now I heard mama talking about, I'ma call the police. Call the police then. It's my house and y'all name is not on the lease. I faked the lease and put y'all name on the fake version just so you can get your kids enrolled in school, because everybody knows by now you don't care about school and your kids aren't enrolled in school right now as we speak.
Just leave. Whatever you say is not gonna hurt me. It's my house.
Go downstairs.
I'm protecting my
We'll get your shit.
Oh, I'm staying right here. I'm staying right. Yes, she is. You don't know what she's gonna do. She already did it before.
Now, clearly you can see what I'm saying. I'm saying, no, I'm standing up here to protect my stuff. What is my stuff? My jewelry. Everything that she had already took the last time she acted like she was finna leave in May. And what is her mama doing? Coming to her defense as well. She ain't finna take none. She ain't finna take none. How you know? She just took it. You wasn't here. She's leaving. She's distressed. She's mad. She is finna take my stuff. I'm finna defend my stuff. And I'm standing here with a video as proof that I didn't put my hands on her. So as much as you want to yell, I can yell too. We both mad at this point. I had every right to be mad. She randomly was mad for no reason.
No, but you're already leaving.
But they're gonna
You're
tell
already
me not to
leaving.
leave
You're
now.
already leaving
That's
though.
what they're
Okay,
gonna
you're
tell
already
me.
leaving
They're
though.
gonna tell me
But
not
you're
to
already
now. I'm
leaving.
gonna tell them when I'm ready to leave.
When you ready to leave?
I'm ready to fucking leave.
Okay, so keep going.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm not.
She's basically telling me to get out of her face while I'm in my house. Now, I do understand a lot of you guys might be saying, CJ, all you have to do is walk away, which is very true. But would you walk away in this situation? I loved Royalty with all of my heart. She just didn't love me back. I loved her kids with all of my heart. And I can't say they didn't love me, but she definitely flipped the switch. All I will say is if she would have been able to be woman enough, to be mother enough, to tell her little kid, Jalea, to calm down and watch what she say to the person that's feeding them, then maybe we still would have been together. And I don't even really want to say maybe. I already put up with her talking that funny mic. I already put up with her doing whatever she did in the past. And guess what? I was still with her, which means there was always a chance. But now there's no chance. She messed up everything. Why does she have to lie and push her kid to the extreme? And now the internet looking at me like I'm going overboard. I'm just getting started.
And I know you may say, well, all of these people who had a stepdad in their life, they appreciate him. I don't give a fuck about that. Of course, the kid is going to appreciate him. I'm talking about you as a man. As many children have you heard say, man, I'm glad I had my stepdad. My stepdad was my real dad. You ain't never heard a man say the greatest thing I ever did in my life would be a stepdad to another man's kids. Ever.
What
happened?
What you doing?
What happened?
Come on, punch me again. Punch me again.
Punch you again.
Punch me again, yeah. Come on. Put your hands on me.
Where did I punch you at?
Come on, you saw it, right, guys?
You saw.
Saw it, right?
Whoa. Oh, stepping on my hand. Wait, let me see you lie too. You saw me hit your mom? Tell the truth. Let me see you tell the truth and lie. Did I hit your mom?
Say yes.
Don't do that to my phone. Say yes, you're telling her what to say. That's what you've been saying. Okay, keep lying. Let me see. Keep lying.
Sure did
No,
her.
look straight at the phone and lie. Don't close your eyes. Don't do the funny
You
face.
sure did her.
Don't laugh, Mishy, because you're lying. If you're not lying, don't laugh.
Actually, I can't laugh all the time.
So I hit your mom and you're
Yes.
laughing. You think it's funny. So where did I hit her at and how did I do it? What did I do?
With your freaking...
With my freaking...
With your
Exactly. I hit your mom, Julie. This is goofy, right, Julie? Don't touch you. I'm not touching you. I don't want you in here. I'm begging you guys to get out.
No, we don't gotta go nowhere.
I'm begging you guys to get out. I'm asking. You never paid anything.
We already paid rent.
You never paid a bill in your life.
paid rent.
You never paid a bill ever.
We've been dealing with this for a while. You guys are just new to this whole situation, so I just feel like we've kind of already moved past the whole situation. Like, we've already cried our eyes out. We already did the whole enchilada. So we're just coming to you now as just being strong and being positive and just moving forward. Though we can't take what happened back. We could just move forward. So that's exactly what we're doing. Like I said, we're not going to thrive off the drama. We're not thrive off of the trauma. And we just gonna move forward. Right, Jalea? Right. So we don't have to thrive off of drama or trauma. So we're not doing that. And, you know, Jalea is going through a lot. And, you know, we just, like I said, we want you guys to respect her privacy and respect her feelings, respect her thoughts. And, you know, she's doing well. You doing well, Jalea? You doing great? Yes. We don't let the past really affect the future. So, you know, in life, you just got to move on, learn from.
A few moments later.
What have you done for me, CJ? You still don't do anything for me financially till this day.
How you not need my help?
I mean, I think I'm in the situation right now where I'm pretty okay right now.
You have no money.
You got money.
See, his twins, he paid you $2,000. And I was there both times you requested the $2,000. So you got $4,000 for him to see his kids. But you don't need him.
My Lord, a snapping turtle. Wow.
Because there's a sense of accomplishment that comes with your own kids that you just don't get from somebody else's kids. And it's based on the fact that those kids come from you. Look at what I made. Look at what I raised. Look at what I present to the world as my creation. And in either of those situations, if the woman ain't on the same page with you, man, it's going to be some shit that you're not going to be satisfied with. You're going to put all this effort and energy into something that's just not going to work. So you got to make sure that when you're dealing with a broad man, you got to make sure that bitch follow your lead. That's why I say a woman got to give you shut up and in obedience. You can't have kids with a woman that don't do what the fuck you tell her to do. You can't have kids with a woman who ain't already on the same wavelength as you when you meet her and then you just take her the rest of the way. That's why I tell you, man, you got to meet a bitch that's on the journey that you own. When you're on your journey, man, you got to meet women that's on that journey. You can't be cutting to the wayside and taking detours to try to get with a woman, dog. When you take a detour from your path, man, you already thrown off in life. And then the woman you meet on that path, man, that you just took away from your original path, man, that woman ain't meant for you. So many times you see these situations, man, with these children in these toxic households, man, and a toxic household, man, because a man done put a woman in a position she didn't deserve to be in. These bitches ain't always leaving because they being treated bad or they been doing it. A lot of times these women done put themselves in a situation where they deserve to be treated badly. A man meet them and put them in the wife position, man, and he don't know that he done put a hoe in the wife position and she's still hoeing while he trying to wife. Yes, that man deserves to be upset. That man deserves to do whatever the hell he want to do in that situation. But I suggest you just get rid of the broad. The moment you realize, man, the woman ain't the one for you, get rid of her. Even if y'all got kids already. If the woman ain't right for you, get rid of her. And I know some people gonna say, well, that's not right, blah, blah. Man, women do that shit all the time. A woman will leave a perfect situation because she want to go have fun. As a man, you had a right to leave a toxic situation. You can't fix a mistake with another mistake. So if you make a mistake and get with the wrong woman, and then you have a kid with the wrong woman, man, that's 2 mistakes. Staying in that shit for the rest of your life is the 3rd mistake. 3 strikes and you out. So you got to properly vet these women, not vet them for sex. You got to vet these women for even proximity, man. If a woman ain't on the same page as you, man, you can't even have that woman around you, dog. Because the one thing that a woman can do, she can become a chameleon and adapt to you. And so she can become what you need her to become at any particular time. And then you'll think you got yourself something. You'll think she's a woman that's made for you. Nah, man, she's a woman that just parlayed into you. She is not who you think she is. That's how you meet a woman, man, with 3 kids by 4 men, and you tell my man she a good woman. Ain't no way in the fuck a woman with 3 kids by 4 men is a good woman. Ain't no way. There ain't no good women, man, that got 4 kids by 5 men. There are none.
Most put a baby in a hoe change for the baby. But she still got a whole ways. She gonna go up on this baby daddy. Y'all don't know a hoe. So a hoe is looking for the right man, whether it's a trick or whoever, that'll change her life. But she'll evolve from what she was. So she'll play whatever role he put her in that's beneficial. Hoes is about benefits. It ain't got about feelings. It's about a benefit with a hoe. So a hoe put up with way more than what a woman will put up with for the benefits. A hoe don't care about the feelings.
You can't be a good woman if you have let that many men enter you unprotected and leave their babies in you. You can't be a good woman. You're cursed.
Cool, 8 to 10.
10 guys a night. And how many days a week?
Pretty much 7, unless I'm going out with friends or something.
60, 70 guys a week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn!
Still tight though.
And you've been doing this how many years?
Since I was 14, so 3.
Your body count's got to be high. Downside of that?
The upside, my cat's still tight. The downside, it's not really no downside. I get paid for what I do. They on their back for free and don't get nothing but a 4 for 4 from Wendy's.
Do you still believe in love?
Later on in life.
So y'all start having some type of standard, man, before you meet a woman, man, and decide that she gonna be the mother of your children. Because I promise you, if she ain't on the same page with you, man, you're gonna end up washing your hands of that situation. So one thing you can't do, and 2 for sure, you can't let a broad raise your child the way that she want to and you be in support of that, and you damn sure can't support another man raising your child the way he want to, and you like a fucking support system stepdad to your own child. Hey, man, if you can't do it the way it's supposed to be done, you made a mistake. Accept your mistake and move the fuck on.